to our YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Man, I have a big smile on my face because just saying that was so weird because I haven't said that in like a week and a half. Like, that was very strange. And I do a vlog every day, but I banked a bunch of vlogs because I went on a week and a half long vacation to Disney World and just got back. Got back yesterday. Did we get back yesterday? Got back yesterday. So today, this is so weird. Like, I have not done this in a week and a half. Because I vlog every day, but I've banked videos. So saying all that was very strange. But anyway, went to Disney World, and got back, and this feels so foreign to me right now. This is weird to have taken a break. The break itself didn't feel weird, but jumping back into this feels weird because I haven't said this. Like all those videos the past week and a half, I filmed all of those in one day. Filmed them all in one day and then had them uploaded and then slowly rolled them out. So this is just weird saying this stuff right now. Anyway, I vlogged that trip. I have a 2024 Disney World trip that my wife and I went on that I need to finish editing those and put those out before I even put this one out. So this Disney World trip. So it's going to be a while before these videos get out there, but I've started editing the 2024 Disney World trip. This is the 2025 one. So the 2024 one was just my wife and I for a 10-year wedding anniversary. This one was for the kids' kindergarten graduation. And I don't know, maybe we'll take them again for their 8th grade graduation or something like that. I don't know. But it was a fun trip, a long trip, and this is my third time, I guess my third time staying on property. My wife's third time also. The kids, this is only their second time staying on property. I've been to Disney World now, let's count them. I went with my grandparents when I was in high school. Then 10 years later, I went with some friends. And then 10 years later, I went with my dad and stepmom for their 25-year wedding anniversary and fell in love with it so much that my wife and I were just like, we have to go back. So we're like, you know what? We're going to go for our 10-year wedding anniversary. So yeah, we went for that. That was in 2024. But I guess I should say the first time staying on property was with my dad and stepmom. We stayed at the yacht club, and they covered all of that. They covered all of that. And then with my wife and I, when we went for our 10-year anniversary, we did that for, we stayed at Wilderness Lodge. And then this time we stayed at Pop Century right there. So bought this shirt while I was there. But yeah, how many times is that? So grandparents, then friends, then my dad and stepmom, then my wife and I, and then this trip. So I've been to Disney World 5 times now. Wow. Yeah, my first time I was in high school. Never got to go as a little kid. But yeah, my kids have already been twice now, and they're only 6. First time they had just turned 3. They don't have a lot of memories of it. And then this time they were 6. So yeah, it was a cool trip. We went to every park, went to Magic Kingdom twice. Got some cool merch, I think. Got some of it over there, but I think I'll show that off. I don't know, maybe I'll film that vlog tomorrow or something. Maybe we'll do a merch vlog video, just kind of showing off all the stuff I picked up so that I don't forget about everything that I picked up. But yeah, the actual videos of the trip, those, it'll be a while. But I'm hoping to get them out, I don't know, within the next 3 months or something. Because I still got to get the 2024 videos out. But I have started editing those. But I just haven't gotten them out yet. But anyway, Pop Century was awesome. So it's called a value resort. So the first two that we stayed in, the Yacht Club and the Wilderness Lodge, those are called deluxe resorts. So those are like the more high-end ones. Able to pay for those because I wasn't paying for those. The first trip, again, my dad and stepmom, they covered everybody. They took, it was them, and then my wife and kids, and then my sister and her husband and kids, and then my brother and his wife. Like they covered all of us. And then for Wilderness Lodge, that one was sort of like a split one because my wife and I, you know, were not super well off, especially at that time. And people were like, what are you going to do for your 10-year anniversary? And we're like, nothing, can't afford it. So, you know, our parents sort of like pooled money together to get us something cool. And, you know, so we like split some costs with grandparents and ourselves for that one. So that one was, we had a lot of help on. And then this one was the first time I foot the bill. Whoa. Also had a lot of gift cards too from grandparents through birthdays and, you know, Christmases and things like that. So that helped out too. But yeah, this was an interesting trip to watch the, you know, build the bank account and then watch it just fall. But again, we had a lot of fun. It was so cool, and can't wait to show that fun in a videos, multiple vlogs, but it's just gonna be a while. I'm sorry. But I do have this video here to tell you how much fun we had. Met a lot of characters, rode a lot of rides, and we wanted it to be more focused on what the kids wanted to do. We did write a couple things without them through like rider swap, I don't know, like Space Mountain and I mean, there weren't Tron. I guess they didn't ride Tron. And then what was the other one? Mount Everest or Expedition Everest. So I think maybe only 3. And our friend Tracy was with us also, so that was really cool. Had a lot of fun hanging out with her and riding a lot of these rides with her. Tracy, you've seen if you follow the channel in a lot of vlogs, mostly like reviewing first-time movie watches, I think usually with me. And then we were also planning on going to the Tampa Zoo while we were out there, but we weren't able to do that. One of my daughters picked up like strep or something while at Disney because she was fine all during that time. And then when we drove to Tampa, she wasn't feeling well. Her throat was hurting, and then had her checked out in Tampa or outside of Tampa. And then they're like, looks like you got strep. So we weren't able to do that part. But that's okay. We were still got to hang out in a cool, what do you call them? Like Airbnb out there, which was really awesome. And then, yeah, drove home. We drove, this was, let's see, with my grandparents, we drove, with my friends, we drove, and then, flew, with my dad and stepmom, flew with my wife and I, and then this one was another driving trip. And the kids handled it pretty well. I was very surprised. I thought it was going to be awful. I really did expect it to be terrible, and they handled it very well. Just, you know, any problems that happened were all very minor. But anyway, yeah, Disney World. You ever been? It's pretty cool. I fell in love with it. Like I said, in, what was it, 2022. Like I liked going the other times I went, but like this time I was like, I gotta find a way to go every year, or almost every year. And Pop Century, have you stayed there? It was awesome. We stayed in the 50s section, the 1950s section. The kids, one of their first early Disney movie loves was Lady and the Tramp. And the Lady and the Tramp came out in the 50s, so they have these very big Lady and the Tramp statues there, and that was just so cool to stay there. It was a good location also, too, because you're close to the lobby, you're close to the Skyliner, and you're close to the buses. So if you ever stay at Pop Century, try and get into the 50s section for just convenience. But you know, the 90s section is awesome, 80s section, all of the sections are very cool, but the 50s one is good for location. Anyway, yeah, just I think I'm gonna try and do like a souvenir haul video maybe pretty soon. Also have another Universal Yums box coming up. We also have like a gluten-free box coming up. I got some stuff coming up that I gotta film, but I'll do those as I can. Otherwise, we'll be doing random rankings. You know, we got all this stuff going on. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I have a lot of comments to get to. Sorry about that. That's why I haven't been replying to comments. I will hopefully start doing that pretty soon. Just got to catch up with some work stuff also. And then I'll get to those comments. But yeah, souvenir stuff, I don't know, we got videos ahead. We got videos ahead, as always. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.